No, who do you want to die most on this pod?
Yeah. We're gonna go around the table and we're gonna ask if we could kill one player. Who would it be?
If we could kill one player, who would it be?
Fievel, go first.
Thought you meant like you wanted to kill me. I was like, you son of a bitch.
No, I'll get my turn.
You die first.
If I just had to straight up murder someone?
Yeah, with your cold, bare hands.
Oh,
I don't know. Your hands easier. Cold in this.
You know, Tyson, we've been together so long, but sometimes I just hate your guts.
All right.
You know, Ragnarok, telling me to use fucking necrotic spells last game, and I wasn't a fan of that either. So,
and then there's Dabbledub, who you had to pick up every once in a while.
Yeah, he gave me a real hard time at the beginning. He zapped me when I told him I wasn't a fuck druid. This is all real tough.
This is supposed to be like a 2-word answer, but
turn into a segment.
You know what? I'll let the dice decide.
Oh God, there's no D3s. I guess if you're including yourself.
Yeah, D4.
Including myself.
If you roll a 4, you kill yourself.
No, I'll kill Baxter. Actually, no. Baxter will thrive. Fievel will fail.
Jesus.
Oh God. No, it's me.
Oh God.
Fievel, I'm sorry.
The worst part of that was he didn't even number off the other dice. He didn't say like, "Oh yeah, one's Gragrock." He just rolled it. And he was like, "Oh, fuck."
It's me.
Also, it wasn't like he told us we can't see his roll. He could have just said something.
Fievel's an honest mouse. We all know that.
All right, Dabbledub, who'd you kill?
I don't know. It's a tough choice. Obviously, Greg isn't in the question, but can't kill my bro.
Well, you can't kill a robot either, so.
Well, you can.
I can, yes, but...
Oh, yeah? Talk to Mr. Roboto. He's still well and alive, buddy. Well and alive.
I'm gonna say Fievel.
Oh.
Ooh.
I hate you. I kill you.
Fievel's like, I want to revise my list.
Roll a 4. It's Dabbledub.
I feel like Fievel's going to be a common theme here. Everyone's going to pick me.
All right, Gregory, your turn. I hope you say Dabbledub. That'd be so funny.
I will fucking murder you.
Wild card. I'd like to kill Noah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's just a quick trip to get yourself killed, I think.
Yeah, just all the NPCs.
Don't worry, me and you together, we can stop him.
How?
Rule them like gods.
I just don't understand. After all I've done for you.
Fievel has so much love for you.
All you've done, you try to kill us every session.
Not kill you. Make you stronger. Give you great experiences.
Because what doesn't kill you make you stronger. You bring us to the brink of death.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
Not all the time. Okay, let's go through the tapes. What episode have I not died in?
All of them.
Last one.
Yeah, you didn't die in the last one.
Yeah, because I'm finally getting enough hell.
Finally, dude, don't even talk to me.
Yeah, I said that like 3 times the amount of health that you do.
Jesus Christ.
I'm wearing all the big tits. Every time there's a monster that's got like 5 attacks and they've got one that does way more damage to the other one, it's always like, okay, Gregory, you're wearing that. Dabbledob, you're wearing something that hopefully won't kill you.
Isn't it funny that when he doesn't die, he says, yeah, because I'm dope. And when he does die, he says, yeah, Noah's fault, and I'd like to kill him. All right.
Welcome to D&D.
I definitely want to hear what Tyson's thoughts are, because legitimately last game, he tried to drop everyone down an 80-foot hole. And I think you all just went around the table. Fievel killed himself. You said Fievel. You said the DM. Doesn't even make any fucking sense. And one guy who actually tried to cause you guys harm just skated away scot-free from this.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised. A little, I guess it means I have to try harder to get on this list. But I'm willing to do it.
Tyson's sitting there like, FBI's most wanted, number 2. Better luck next year.
God damn it.
Yes.
No, I'd resurrect Elena and kill her again.
Okay.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh,
I was going to say Rogar, and I was like, no, don't do that.
No, I wouldn't kill Rogar. I love Rogar.
That is false. So why are you lying on the pod? Okay, so literally not but 4 days ago, the guy calls me up. He says, So pod's going well. I said, yeah, it's super fun. What do you think of the storyline? We're chatting. He's like, I really want to bring Rogar back just to kill him an hour later. And I was like, why? He's like, I think it'd be super funny. I'm like, what? Like, you thought dropping people down the hole was funny? It's like, your comedic chart, like, what is this called? Comedic meter. Yeah. Is fucking registering wrong. The guy's completely
You're in the red.
Fucking rocker.
You're in the red.
Yeah, there's a lot of dark humor, I'll admit.
I'd like to bring Rogar back. Okay, like let's explore that option and then kill him an hour later.
Introduce him right at the end of the episode and then murder him real quick.
Strangle him in his
just on 5 seconds. And, hey, Rogar, how do you like being back? It's great. I'm super excited. Oh, Rogar, you're dead.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dicey D20. My name is Noah, Dungeon Master, and I am joined here by our players. We have Dabbledob Doppet, the Gnome Wizard. Dabbledob, how's it going?
Mighty fine. Glad to be here. Happy to be here. Let's kill some things.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Dabbledob is also joined by his trusty companion, his sidekick, who he said in today's episode today's banter was just a game of who would you kill. He said you would never kill Gragrock. We're also joined by Gragrock. How's it going, Gragrock?
Duh.
Did you have a? I saw you raise your hand.
Yeah.
Did you have a question?
We've never actually talked about this. But you said sidekick, and I don't want to hurt his feelings, but we've never discussed this before.
I said sidekick companion.
Wow.
Well,
who's Batman?
Yeah.
I mean, he's bigger, so he should probably.
But Batman wasn't just big; he was smart. Had some wealth.
I wouldn't exactly say I'm smart. He's smarter than me.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard
with the +4 intelligence. So if you're like, I'm not smart.
So you consider yourself the Robin to his Batman?
Well, we're both Batmans.
Okay, you can't both be Batman.
Yes, we're Batman.
There's not two Batmans. There's one Batman. There's one Robin or Nightwing or whoever the Batgirl. There's one apprentice and one master.
Okay, well,
he's your Joker.
Fievel's everything.
That's the Joker.
And Tyson's apparently the Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler.
I gotta come up with riddles.
Two-Face? Yeah, except for Two-Face, you just jump between sizes instead of sides of faces.
Yeah. Well,
today I'm big and scary. Oh, today I'm small and smart.
Yeah, Fievel's got Baxter, Fievel thing going on, right? So, regardless to say, we were joined by Gragrock, and Gragrock, you're doing well.
Yeah.
Great, and you're Batman, and so is Dabbledob.
Yeah,
it all makes sense.
I really don't care what the people think. Yeah, I'm not into all that, judgments and whatnot. The people.
You people.
Oh God, Don Cherry.
The people. I said the people.
Right.
Just as racist.
No,
not at all.
I'm not asking.
all of the people.
But what opinions are you not concerned about? Opinions about what?
Who's sidekick? Who's main?
Doesn't
main squeeze?
Yeah, they're all on the outside.
Who's the side piece? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, your relationship is private and confidential, and it's what actually goes on behind closed doors that you're concerned about. I gotcha. All right.
I would like to argue that they're both Robin.
They're both Robin?
Two Robins can kick a Batman's ass, so let's go.
Yeah, it is. That's like saying two Mortys could kick a Rick's ass. It's not the same thing. We are also joined by Fievel Mausentraub. Fievel, how is it going, my mouse folk dude?
I mean, maybe I'm the Batman, if you think about it.
He's got...
He does have
Crawl in the shadows, had a rough childhood, just like the real Batman. My brother Riov is out there to kill me. They still haven't revealed that in the real Batman yet, but he does have an evil twin.
Yeah. No, I think more so than anyone, it makes sense that you're a Batman. Aside from maybe Tyson. I mean, but Tyson's family was poor. Yeah, I can't be Tyson.
And the rat folk. The rich bunch.
Dude,
Rimouski tribe thrived.
Fievel's his younger brother.
He's got a couple shekels to his name.
Oh, he's got more than a couple schmeckles to his name, buddy. Okay. We're also joined by Tyson McKay, the Planeswalker extraordinaire. Tyson, what is up?
I think I'm actually the Batman,
No.
Do you remember back in season 2 when I stopped that robbery with that rock and I called myself Batman?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
He claimed the title first.
I did.
I love how this is a bit. I
We're forming
created
the new
something.
Justice League. Everybody pick a character.
We're all Batman.
Flash.
It's Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
You're
she's
Cyborg.
clearly the best.
Yeah, you're clearly
Wonder Woman,
Cyborg.
she's a babe. What a woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's a babe.
No, I said, what a woman.
Oh. I said Wonder Woman's a babe. I was
No,
like, yes.
He's having a little. He's having a little personal moment about Wonder Woman over here.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, it's very
Did you see the table rise?
No, I didn't. No.
Son of a bitch.
I saw it shrink.
Here, I mean, like, you know, Fievel's Beast Boy. Is there a Bat Boy on the Justice
That
League?
boy.
What's the Teen Justice League? What's that show called? Teen Titans. Boom. There we go.
Well, Teen Titans doesn't have a Batman.
They just have Robin.
Robin's their leader, yeah.
Ha!
But they got Cyborg
I'm the
and Beast
fucking
Boy.
leader, boys.
Hasn't made it onto the Netflix Teen Titans.
Then there's Raven, and then there's that
Still
other
waiting
girl,
for him to
like
appear.
Starfire or whatever her name is. Starfire's Tyson, and Raven.
Nice. I'm an idiot, but I'm a babe.
Which leaves Raven for you, big guy.
You said it was Robin. Come on.
Raven uses magic. You're a pretty effeminate gnome.
Whatever.
This is the best intro ever.
Welcome to the episode, ladies and gentlemen. This is the comparing our podcast to every other team-oriented adventure quest out there.
15 minutes of gold. Okay. We are going to be moving on to questions, comments, and concerns. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns before we begin?
No.
Absolutely not. Okay.
I think
Okay.
after last week's debacle, we're all pretty tight-lipped now.
Right. Nothing from Dawodob. Nothing from Gregory. Fievel, I heard an Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns?
So I'm gonna stay thick, I decided, because I want to wield this awesome weapon.
You're a
Fantastic.
bitch. You can't commit to anything.
You're a bitch.
I committed to Arda, and she forgot about me.
Oh my gosh. Girl, I don't understand. Hold up.
What am I doing on this stupid island? Why can't I be with my girl? You know what?
You were threatened with death.
Alright, Chomper, we're flying out immediately. These guys could deal with this.
No, you shrank Chomper, didn't you?
The most spoken of Drake shot out of the air, never to be seen again.
Okay, Fievel, we'll get back to this assault on the squad in a second. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks to our fans as well. Also wanted to give a big shout out to all the winners of our Elderwood Academy giveaway. Congrats to Rue, Phil, Landon, and Shayna. They got some awesome Elderwood Academy merch and giveaway. Stuff like dice catapults for some of our winners and dice hex boxes for others. So use those catapults responsibly. Use those hex chests to keep your dice nice and safe. And definitely check out Elderwood Academy as they are sponsoring this season of episodes in addition to Die Hard Dice. So check those guys out.
Yeah. To the winners, I'm going to be in contact with you later. I'm going to need that stuff back.
The winners can rest assured I contacted them personally. Tyson or Josh has nothing to do with the delivery of these goods. We did not trust him to receive the material from Elderwood. Well, we trusted him to receive it. We just didn't trust him to give it on to the winners.
Yeah, I receive.
Jesus. Murphy.
What a brag.
Yeah.
So again, thanks so much to the fans and to Elderwood Academy, and stay tuned for more giveaways, which we're planning on doing very, very soon. With that, do we have any questions, comments, or concerns before we hop into this episode?
Let's go.
We do need to do a recall.
Recall count. Yeah, still 4 of us. Okay.
All right, and with that, Greg Rock's going to be doing our recap for this week's episode. For absolutely 0 experience points. Go for it, Greg Rock.
Yeah.
How did I get so lucky?
Please regale us with the tale.
Okay, so we were on the island.
Yeah.
We made it to the Crescent Island.
Mm-hmm.
We made it down the hole that Tyson tried to.
This was 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You get okay.
Yeah.
I'll recap.
We made it down the hole. Tyson tried to kill us, and then we found this skittering horror.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the what we found there? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's freaky shit.
Can
That
I-
will totally
Can I be
tear.
honest? I thought you said whore the first time. Was that just me?
Yes, it was just you.
So they're like,
That's not what DM Noah said.
I know. I was picturing just some
Some big old whore, yeah.
What suck you trying?
We're like, oh,
That looks like shit. Mom told me not to.
I think the amount of time I put into this and the storytelling that I try and do is fucking wasted on you guys. You'd be so easily entertained with literally so much less. Please continue.
We kicked it. We destroyed the skittering whore, and this smaller little whore came out, and we beat it, the shit out of it, after many failed attempts. Yeah.
After being so goddamn terrified of it, I was the only one to do something about it. Like we told everyone, use necrotic damage. Nope.
You're the only one that's got it, big boy.
Yeah.
And we got through that.
And I split all the XP.
Yeah, like a good guy.
The hero.
The leader. Robin.
I don't know if you guys want to hold there for a second, but Dabbledob just called himself the leader of the group. Do you guys have a leader?
Yes,
would you consider electing one? Yeah, me? Oh, God. He doubles down on it.
Yeah, the leader is clearly whatever NPC Noah puts with us to get us on the right track.
It's me. It always will be me.
Perfect. I know who to usurp.
What?
Usurp. I know
You heard him.
Usurp. It means
You slurp.
Seat from power.
Oh.
Betray and rise to power yourself.
I will have you fucking commit suicide on command.
On command.
On command.
How do you do that?
I'll get in his mind.
With a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it. Just tell me when to do it.
Most of these spells limit you from making someone injure themselves.
Noah, I'm already on the edge as Tyson, so,
Does it affect him because he's already willing?
Tyson, kill yourself.
Jason, okay.
Who's talking to me?
Get back to my stellar re.
I mean, you've recapped the whole, last episode. Love it.
He also talked about eating the beetle.
Yeah,
he
and
called it the little bitch. I don't... Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
So then we got the water out of there. We found the sparkling crescent stone. And then we got out of the crater, the Earthanus, and that's pretty much where we are now.
Thank you very much for the recap, Gregrock. Take a cool 560 experience points, and with that, our heroes are at the top of the crater into the depths of Tol Curon, the Crescent Island. You guys are all now at the edge of this said crater. Gregrock, you had already previously tied up all of your rope, your corded rope, put it back on your sack, correct?
Yeah, I untied it from where I, to get it down the lip. Yeah, I untied
Gotcha.
that.
And was it Tyson who brought Amara up, or was it you, Gregrock?
I carried her chivalrously.
Yeah. Fantastic. Which puts all of our heroes back to the top of the crater. You're all quite mucky and filthy from the fight. Amara is passed out in Gregrock's arms.
Yes.
And Chomper is nearly 10 feet away, trying not to get too much of this gross swamp water on himself. He's a pretty proud drake. And with that, I leave it up to you guys. It is now free player interaction.
Yeah, but where'd you get that sword?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you lie to me, you piece of shit.
Just massive thing sticking out of my backpack. Oh.
Fievel, yeah. When you say I don't know what you're talking about, you're going to have to roll a deception check on that, because there's a massive sword on your back, and you definitely know what he's talking about.
Is that a sword, or are you just happy to see me?
That's back, Tyson. That doesn't make sense.
With a 19 plus 3, I'm just happy to see it, pal.
Fievel seems very convincing that he doesn't know what you're talking about, Tyson McKay, but that doesn't change the fact that the sword's still there.
Can I go up to him and it's on his back, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around him and start inspecting it.
Okay. So Dabbledob is at Fievel's back, much shorter than the enlarged mousefolk is. Dabbledob begins to touch the tip of the sword and look at the state that it's in, and do an inspection, an investigation, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so you're trying to discover some of the unlock some of the secrets of the sword.
20 on that.
Fantastic. So in inspecting the sword, Dabbledob, it appears that this metal is quite ancient, and the actual element or elements made in its composition, you've never seen them before. It's not like iron or bronze or tin or copper, but instead it seems much more dense and seems much harder than those metals are.
Oh my god, it's vibranium. They found Wakanda.
Oh, we were the wrong superheroes.
Plus 500 experience points for they found Wakanda. Would have been 1,000 if you said Wakanda forever. So first and foremost, I mean, because that's all you can see right now is just the tip of the sword, which is kind of underneath Fievel's cloak.
Can't believe you're gonna go up and touch a man's tip like that.
Touch another man's tip? Are you jealous?
Yeah.
Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Flick it.
This guy used to come around and touch my tips.
He throws Amara to the ground and charges Fievel.
You might know him alone.
Why are we dragging her around? I don't get it. Doesn't she just want the drakes for herself?
We weren't dragging her until she broke her leg in the last episode.
Broke her body.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that? She wasn't such a bitch, you know? Maybe she'd be alright.
We could kill her.
Blade, she pulled out some moves that were pretty freaking nasty.
Yeah.
Look,
We could kill her right now.
Do you all want a drake? Let's just kill her and keep the drakes for ourselves. Am I right?
And this is why I said kill Fievel.
Okay.
My name's Batman.
And Fievel wonders why he's on this quest. Every quest. Let's just murder everyone and take it for ourselves, guys.
I gotta say, though, pretty impassioned speech from Fievel. Don't you all want a Drake, he says.
No, not at all. They're messy. You gotta clean up after them. You gotta feed them. Now I'm probably gonna have to get like a horn or something to blow to calm them down.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so while Fievel, Gragrock, and Tyson discuss the intricacies of getting everyone a Drake, Dabbledob, you're still investigating the Moonlight Greatsword, and you notice that it is intensely magical. The most powerful waves of magic seem to emanate off of it.
That's interesting.
Dabbledob, what'd you find over there, buddy?
No, you're totally engrossed in this Drake conversation.
So back to it. Okay, so Drakes are a no-go for Warforged. I gotta say, you know, we don't miss.
Hey, you get him big enough, he'll drag you around. You never have to walk again.
I like walking.
I
So
hate walking.
Dabbledob, as your small hand maintains its position on the sword, you see these blue swirling bits of light surrounding your fingers, and they almost seem to intertwine and overlap your fingers for a moment before retreating back into the sword.
Maybe I'm getting the power. When it like overlaps my finger, do I like feel the magic?
Yes,
Do I feel like a tingle?
absolutely. You definitely feel tingles.
Does he come out from the other side of Fievel with a huge stiffy? It's like, oh my god,
Roll me a
that's magic.
d20.
I'll leave that up to
Tyson.
No. I'll leave that up to Dabbledob. But Dabbledob, you do seem to probe what appears to be some sort of consciousness emanating from the sword.
Which is weird, because usually when I inspect Fievel, there's none.
Oh.
Got him.
Plus 500 experience points.
Okay, well that's all I'll do for now, and I'll just wait for these guys to stop blabbering about the Drake scenario,
Okay.
and then hopefully we'll move on from that.
Okay. We're back
Dabbledob's
to
just over there touching the sword. Hello?
we're back to Fievel. Fievel, you were just trying to convince everyone to ditch Amara and get Drakes for themselves. Are we following this up with any kind of conversation? Or?
Hey, I think it's a great idea. What about you guys? You know,
Yeah, so I'd imagine you think it was pretty good.
like she's an attractive girl, but the attractive girls are always trouble. You know, yeah, you never know how to.
There's some good ones in there.
Okay, our target audience is an incels here. Okay, let's dial it fucking back, all right?
Look, we could just push her down the hole.
No, hang on.
She may or may not die from the fall.
Here's the compromise, okay?
I'm listening.
Okay, we kill her still,
Okay.
but then we still give the Drakes to the people.
Wait, what?
Okay, so I'm confused. If, like, look,
What's the advantage?
He wants to
Called
murder
compromise.
and then go back to the Rastafarian, like, yeah, you're not slayed, but we got your AIDS, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, we don't have to go back, and we could fight off whatever he sends at us.
I mostly want to see Gregory heartbroken.
Me too.
okay, so like, I get it if you want to, like, steal all the eggs and create, like, a Drake army and take on the quote-unquote Rastafarian, as you guys call him, but doing it just to hurt Ragnarok seems a little bit petty.
Let's get all the keys first before we have this conversation.
We might not have
Yeah, I
to.
don't know why we're having this conversation.
But she's weak now.
We don't have to kill her. die in battle another time.
My God.
Yeah.
Look, she's in Palpatine mode right now, okay? Except Mace Windu will prevail this time.
Sorry.
Are you Mace Windu?
I am.
Dabbledob, what's the next island?
Well, let me figure that out.
Okay, while Dabbledob figures out what's the next island, I'm just a little bit confused. I mean, I understand wanting to kill her if the plan is to run away with the eggs, but Tyson's compromise involves doing the quest anyways, but just killing the one person who's been nice to you this whole time.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Because she wants the eggs for herself.
Yeah. She's a traitor. Yeah. You guys weren't there in season 1. Noah put a traitor in our party, and now I know. Now I know.
Yeah, I put Luth in their party in season 1. Turns out he was a bad guy, and they've never forgiven me for that. They're still very upset about it. Well, Luth pretended to be super good and ended up being bad. Amara's working for the bad guy. I mean, don't you think that she's pretty transparent?
Yeah, but she's been pretty nice to us, which is uncommon.
Yeah, why hasn't she shoved me on the ground yet?
Do you have the island yet?
Yes, I'm just waiting.
I have the island, but it's up to you guys.
Well, it's on the tallest peak, and we need to find the stone. So I'm going to start looking for the tallest peak.
The rock?
On which island?
Why don't we just fly?
Yeah, we can just fly to the tallest peak, because that's where it is.
Yeah, the rock island, right?
Well, does that have the tallest peak?
I thought that's what you said. I thought you said it was the rock.
Well, we find the stone that shattered it upon the tallest peak.
Okay, as you guys deliberate, rain starts to patter down to the ground, and the skies become very dark.
Really?
Get out of here.
Just making this fucking hard for us so we can't find the tallest peak, eh? You dick.
Yo, Chomper can fly above the clouds.
Well, then let's do it.
There's not enough room for all of you. I'm sorry.
Because you're fat ass now.
You literally just cast fly on me. It's still active. Like, we'll just fly.
For how long?
Hours.
Well, we kind of have to find it to make sure that it is still...
Do you have that little map with all the names of the islands drawn still?
No.
Oh, that's better.
That's on my other sheets, yeah.
Oh my god.
You want to keep that?
Okay.
I lost it.
Kill him. It's worth nothing to us now.
Or we just go back in the hole and take a little nap
and never come out.
For the rain, and then
we're the new skittering whores.
Because in the long run, I kind of want to get my spell slots back. So
we could just go to the boat.
We could do that too. If you want to go back to the boat, let's go back to the boat, have a quick nap, and then head out again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that far.
Go back and Ari's gonna be like, done already! So cool!
No, just here for a nap.
We got one.
Just here for a nap. Okay, let's do it.
So you guys want to rest on the boat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want my spell slots back. Other than that, I'm not going to do anything in the fight.
Plus, we might as well leave Amara there since she's injured.
Yeah.
Oh, leave Amara on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
I thought you meant just leave her on the side.
This is Sparta, and I kick her off.
Okay, well, fly's still active, so pick her up again. And then
I never dropped her.
Well, did you have to get your rope?
I one arm to the rope. Well, one arming her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way.
I'm an athletics master.
To the boat.
Okay, so Gragrock, you're carrying Amara and Dabbledob with the fly spell that Dabbledob imbued on you. And then we also have the Drake, Chomper, carrying Tyson McKay and carrying Fievel. Is that correct?
Woo!
That's correct.
Yeah.
One small correction. Fat Fievel, as he will now be.
I'm not going to call him names. I'm, third party impartial. All right.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Shut up, Fat Fievel.
Hey,
Chubby.
That's a bad bit.
This is a bad bit. I'm not gonna
call yourself fat, Amy? Yeah, so that skinny bitches like you don't do behind my back.
Got you.
Pitch perfect.
Pitch perfect.
Okay, mine is 1,000 experience.
Come on, that was fucking
joking.
Yeah. Okay.
You can take 300 for that. All right, so our adventurers and heroes are going to leap off the ground and begin to fly. Obviously, Fievel and Tyson McKay are going to hop onto Chomper's back, and Chomper is going to lift off of the ground, leaping into the air. As the rain begins to Come down harder. Come down harder. Is that how
It's coming down so hard.
Stop.
So hard right now.
So hard right now.
As the rain begins to fall harder, it becomes very difficult to see any kind of great effectiveness. However, Tyson McKay is using True Sight, so that guy's just seeing for miles.
I stare through Fievel's soul.
Don't do it.
Do I see high peaks?
So, Tyson McKay, you want to take a look around and kind of see where the highest peaks are? Is that correct?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some rolls going.
All right, roll me some perception checks, please, sir.
It's an 18.
It appears that the outlines of all of the islands, of all of them, Tol Gond is certainly the most mountainous and most likely the tallest. It's tough to tell between Adar and Gond, but Gond appears quite rocky, and it doesn't seem to have much life at all. Tol Curon, the Crescent Island, which you guys just left, has mountains, but they're relatively flat. It looks like it did have forests, but lost many of them, or they seem to be in that permanent state of decay, like that swamp. Whereas Tol Adar actually has forests, as does the smaller island of Lamentation.
Okay, so I nudge Fievel and I say, oh, Tol Grand has some massive mountains. I think that's where we gotta go next.
Oh, yeah?
No, I was just fucking with you.
I say, well, let's tell these guys, let's just go there now. Why are we going back to some sleazy ship with a bunch of drunk sailors?
You're right.
I need to nap.
Hey, good nap on the way there.
No.
Just tell your Warforged to drop that hoe, and then, then his arms, they're both carrying you. It's a win-win here.
Okay, so Tyson,
thinking about it.
Are you going to be steering Chomper over towards Tol Gond?
Do it.
At Fievel's discretion and direction, Chomper begins to turn westward towards Tol Gond. The rain picks up and becomes even heavier, and the winds begin to kind of blow and bluster and seem to push Chomper around through the air. Even this massive drake, obviously at the whim of Mother Nature's winds. You guys are much more like a bullet.
Yeah, I fly through like a rock.
You do feel movement kind of swaying you, but it's not as much, right? You're very dense. It's not a lot of... It's not like you have wings that are obviously being affected by drafts.
I don't even budge.
I say, get to the front. We could draft behind you.
Drafting is long. Okay, so after nearly 15 minutes of very, very difficult flying, you may now begin your descent down towards Tol Gond.
Ooh, has the captain turned the seatbelt sign on?
The seatbelt
I think
sign
they always should have been on.
Yeah, has been on for the last 15 minutes. Where is it that you would like to land?
On the island.
Peak.
The tallest peak.
Yeah. Right? That's where we're going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's the moon door?
Why we would land for it and then climb up and just land right up there.
Okay, fantastic.
You've never made more sense ever.
Nice.
So you begin to climb further and further up into the ceiling of the... Well, ceiling, the air ceiling, what's it called?
The top of the lithosphere?
Wow.
Yeah, you like that grade 10 science?
3.
Oh, bitch.
3, 2. So with the goal being to fly to the highest peak, our party begins to ascend, climbing higher and higher. However, the winds become so tumultuous and begin to batter so much that the Drake is going to have a difficulty rising to that height.
Mitch at the top, bitches!
Hey.
I fireball them.
That will fuck up your day.
Okay, so almost 10 minutes into your journey, the fly spell, Dabbledob, you know, is going to soon wear off. If you want to continue traveling towards Tol Gond, you're going to need to...
Going.
Cast it again. Oh no, we're good. No, it's all good.
Okay, so Dabbledob, you cast Fly again on Gragrok, and that spell does not run out of time or duration. You cast again. All right. It is nearly 15 minutes before you are nearly upon Tol Gond, with the winds becoming much more blustery and difficult to fly in. The Drake is certainly having a tough time. Is our goal to land on the shore, or is our goal to land higher up in the peaks?
In the peaks.
But then as high as we can go.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll land until Chomper just can't do it anymore.
Fantastic. All right, so our team is going to ascend, flying above some of the lower terrain and peaks of Tol Gond. But at a certain point, the winds become so challenging for the big drake to fly in that he is forced to land.
No.
Fievel and Team Drake are only able to make it about a third of the way up the peaks of the mountainside.
Now, a third?
Climb!
Oh my god.
Climb! I'm so glad we have this enormous drake. It's so useful.
Team Fly, which is Gragrock as well.
Plummets to the ground.
Dabbledog
lands on the peak and waits 17 hours for them to climb.
Yeah, that's good. That gives me time to nap.
How would you like to proceed? Would you like to continue to fly upwards and away, or would you like to land with the rest of the group?
Like, do we see, like, an entrance of sorts?
An entrance of sorts?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you guys can scour for one if you'd like to, or looking for some shelter from the winds. Because, I mean, you're not going to be able to light a pipe in these winds.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Gosh, that's the worst news he's heard all day.
I know. I have to find ways to motivate it.
Yeah. We'll get to the top. We'll do a quick little drive around, quick little flyby, and see. We want a safe little spot.
Okay. So you guys are going to continue to climb then, continue to fly upwards. All right, you are nearly halfway up the mountainside when the winds become even so great that the spell Fly has you guys moving quite drastically as the pressures change and winds batter you close to the rocks. You pull up and away, but the winds continue to batter you very, very difficultly.
Keep going.
You're nearly halfway up.
Absolutely. Oh, God. Fuck. Isn't, like, we're looking for an entrance and there's nothing?
Nobody's got, like, a calm down the fucking winds from hell spell.
Oh, yeah, right here. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. I just couldn't hold it back.
That's 300 experience points, Jason McKay. So with your perception checks, if I can get one from each of you, if your goals are to look for cover or an entrance.
Oh, that was a 7.
20, not nat.
So Gragrock, your Warforged eyes very quickly pick up on what appears to be a very narrow crevice or crag. And beneath it, you can almost, through the dim light and through the rain kind of pouring down overhead, you can see what appears to be a staircase. It is almost 100 feet to your right, and it appears that it is down beneath the rock and seems to travel up and towards the peak.
Shall we go there?
He's freaking railroading us to this staircase. I mean, let's go to the staircase, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway up.
You're going to keep holding on to you, because if I let go, I think I might fly away with the wind.
Absolutely. Are these other jokers in sight of us still?
No, they went a third of the way up the
I'm Batman.
Oh, sweet, we're way ahead.
Bonus.
They'll never catch us, Dabbledub. I land on the stairs, Dabbledub on my shoulders, and I start into a dead sprint up the mountain.
A dead sprint. Sorry, you got a woman in your hands.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm itching to get to the top? Wake her up. Hey, baby, we got a couple hours to go.
So you don't want to tell the other guys.
So what are we gonna do for an hour and a half while these jokers get up here?
Nothing. You're made of metal and you don't have a penis. Okay, are you gonna do something about it?
Appendages.
Are you guys planning on telling the other members of the party about the staircase, or are you just going to run up it yourselves?
Well, we're going to find out what's up there. I assume they're going to climb.
I thought we were going down.
The bottom of the tallest peak.
That's what it said.
Maybe there's an elevator at the bottom.
Valley.
These guys are just fools.
Maybe we should just blow the mountain up, Fievel.
Yeah, you're right. Bring the top to us.
It's kind of genius when you think about it.
Yeah. So, do you guys have one spell that's capable of that kind of destruction?
I have many spells that combined could be capable of a little bit of destruction.
Okay, we're 4 weeks into this adventure. We've got half the mountain carved out. We've almost got it, guys.
Fievel, do you have wolves that we could ride to get to the top?
Do I? Oh, yeah.
Just 2. We just need 2.
All 64 wolves, let's go. You know what? That's a group morale, and I don't have to feed them all. This is great. You know what? Let's cast 64 wolves.
Are some just toppling off the mountain, right?
100 experience points for do I, and then I'm going to take it away for 64. No, it's fine. Take the 300 experience points. Are you actually summoning 64 wolves?
You know, I've never done it before. I think it's a good idea.
Just this. Okay.
Hey,
Running with the wolves up the mountain.
if anything meets us on the path, they're gonna come into a big surprise.
We just run it over.
Fucking mountain.
Okay, so you guys are going to get down off of Chomper's back. Chomper, Fievel, you can tell, is quite angry, quite upset at the winds which don't allow him to fly any higher. And upon, understanding the plan that you and Tyson have, he is going to leap off of the rock and soar down where the winds don't batter his wings so much.
Yeah, so you know what? You did your best, champ. Why don't you go find some food on the island and reward yourself?
Oh, thanks, buddy. And I start walking away.
Hey, what the?
I don't know if you want to eat anything on this rock.
Definitely not. All right. So Fievel summons 64 wolves, and these ethereal spirit wolves appear out of the ethereal plane. 64 of them take up quite a fair amount of space, and Fievel hops on the back of one. Tyson, what would you like to do?
I was thinking more of like a crowd surf. They could just carry us and we just lie on our backs.
Okay.
I securely get on one.
Tyson McKay gets on a wolf. But
tell him he's doing it all wrong.
64 wolves create a raft of wolves. Fievel just lays down on them. He was.
And you say you don't let us do whatever we want anyways.
I just can't fight you. Pick my battles. Had Fievel been his regular 2.5 feet tall, he might have easily slipped between the wolves. But now that he's almost 8 feet tall, he just spreads his wings out, and it's a little bit of a bumpy ride. It's like one of those, you know what I mean, like running over the rocks. But I mean,
more one of those chairs you sit down way too hard, and then you feel the bumps, and just my ass.
It sounds like so bad. Oh, my ass. Can we make like a new bit for our intro? Like, you know how we have that intro? Can we make a new one that's like Dicey D20? Oh, it's like Dicey D20 Productions. Oh, my ass. Okay, so Fievel, are you having your wolves just run up the mountain?
I mean,
like not even finding the staircase, just straight up the cliffside.
I don't know about the staircase.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go straight up.
Maybe if you go down the mountain and find the staircase.
I'll just yell down
about the staircase.
Look for stairs, dumbasses!
Would they hear if I yelled?
No, the winds are they're gusting.
Yeah, so they'll carry our voices far.
What if you screamed?
Yeah.
No.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, no, let's just go up the mountain. If we see a path, so be it, but otherwise I'm getting my money's worth.
Okay, fantastic. So the wolves begin to run up the mountainside, and we'll leave Tyson and Fievel for a moment. We'll return to Gragrock and Dabbledob, as well as Amara, who's in Gragrock's arms. You guys are going to descend down, like fly into the crevice and into the staircase?
Yeah, we'll fly to the staircase, yeah.
Okay. Most of the staircase is covered by overarching crags and rock shelves, which seem to protect it from a fair amount of the elements. As you fly down, the actual height from said crags that were overhead, down to the bottom, or at least the staircase steps, is nearly 25 feet. So it's quite vast and expansive underneath here, and they're not like it's narrow to enter, but upon entering down beneath that shelf, it's actually quite expansive and open, with the staircase only being about 2 to 2.5 feet wide. It appears very disheveled, broken, chipped, and is not like the staircase which you found on Tol Adar, which was obviously worked and very carefully made, even though it was overgrown. This one is very small, very narrow, and uneven, and is made out of the stone of the mountain. So it's not like made of other material.
Dabbledob and I have delved many ruins. We are familiar with steps of these sorts.
All right. So upon landing on the steps, it appears that nearly 8 feet down the steps, there appears to be some sort of a plateau, a nice open space between narrow staircase and narrow staircase. So if you wanted to rest or do anything, that might not be a bad spot to do it at.
Okay, so if they made it up a third of the way, and we made it up a halfway, do we have a gauge on roughly how long it'll take them to get up to where we are?
Flying, yes. Running on the backs of wolves, meh. Sorry. Surfing on the backs of wolves, meh.
Yeah, maybe it's better to just go to the top and do our rest there.
Yeah, but I feel like there's fucking something there.
Yeah, if you put a rest place here, it's probably not going to be like another rest place at the top. I feel like you only get one rest place per mountain, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so...
Ragnarok loves to get inside the head and start thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about this like a story. I want to think about, like, me versus the DM. With me or against me?
He's definitely against me every time.
Okay, I'm gonna pass out.
Alright, we'll pull up a rest. I'll get Amara and Dabbledob nice and cozy in the corner there, and I'll start watch.
Okay. Fantastic. Are you going to start a fire, or are you guys just going to sleep on the stone cold steps?
Isn't it windy?
Like again, you guys are protected by this large shelf.
Yeah.
You're under, no wind.
You know what? Yeah, Amara's looking real blue. We should probably heat her up a little bit.
Minus 500 experience points. That was a terrible play. You know what you did.
Yeah, because she's blue. Yeah, Yeah.
Well, start a fire. I'm gonna pass out.
Fantastic. What are you gonna use for firewood?
We're not burning my weed. Nope, don't got anything.
Oh, did I forget to tell you? I got a couple bundles of coal in my pocket that I just happened to have and pull out and use to make this fire.
You know how many spells that can like conjure wood, make wood?
Oh, hold on. My starter thing had it's a timber box or whatever it is to get things going. Yeah, I guess I need something to actually burn. It's fucking magic.
So we don't have anything to burn to make a fire.
Whatever, then no fire.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
Can I just cast fireball and let it sit there?
Yeah, but the fireball explodes upon impact.
Yeah, but it's not going to hit any.
It's going to hit the ground.
It's going to explode into a bunch of little fires. It's perfect. I don't see it outside here.
I'm all for it.
Don't worry, I have a spell.
I think you and I just think differently about how fireball works.
Mm-hmm, no,
it's an attack spell. When it hits something, it explodes.
Yeah, well, it's not going to hit anything.
What do you mean it's not going to hit? It's going to hit something.
I got torches. I'll just light a torch and sit there and hold it. I'll just sit there and hold a torch near you guys.
Poor man's campfire. Fantastic. Good stuff.
I did 10 of them. Should I just make a circle of torches around them like a tiki night?
That works
you
perfect.
Stick them down to the stone, are you?
Yeah.
The wooden handles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real strong.
Yeah, real strong.
Bash the torches apart.
Stone bends to my will.
The wood. You're just gonna hey, look, you got these torches. You could probably just put a couple torches in the middle and just light all the torches on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so how many torches do you want to take?
All of them.
All of them? Oh my gosh. Need torches for the way back down, too,
maybe put 4 torches in a little...
Yeah, I was thinking 3 mates if you tie them in the middle, and that'll stand it.
Makes a little teepee.
Yeah, like a little 3-legged stool kind of thing.
You're doing that with your hempen rope.
Of course. What else would I do it with?
I'm just wondering, because it's going to take 2 feet. I only got 48 feet of rope left.
No.
Not if I carefully pull the rope apart strand by strand and then tie those pieces together. It'd only take a couple inches.
Okay. All right, fantastic. So Ragnarok ties 3 torches together, lights them, and by the time he's done intricately unweaving his hempen rope, Dabbledob's already passed out, and it doesn't matter.
Thank the Lord.
Okay,
Are we there yet?
We are moving things right back to Tyson and Fievel. Tyson, the winds are blustering, the spirit wolves are running fast, and you're kind of bumping up and down. You turn your head to the right, and through the mists and the rain and the high winds, you see Fievel just kind of like he's on a... like he's on an out-of-control quarter motel bed that vibrates, just bumping up and down beside you. You guys make eye contact, and if there's anything you guys want to do while your wolves are running up the mountain, you can.
I continuously say, mask, beast, mask.
Oh, you're staring at me?
Yes.
Okay, a lot of weird sexual tension going on between us. What would you guys like to do?
This is such a power move. I appreciate you.
How's the ride?
Gotta say it more vibrate-y.
You want more vibrate-y? Wolves, jump up and down while you run.
Okay, is that a legitimate order, or is that more of a joke?
Only for his half, my half's okay.
Alright, so the wolves begin to jump as they run. It becomes much more of a bumpier ride.
That's way better.
Plus 250 experience points, I appreciate that. Okay, the wolves climb They dart left and right around various jutting out crags and rocks as they make their way ever upwards towards the peak of Tolgaunt. After nearly 45 minutes of running, a few of the wolves at the front of the pack skid to a halt, and others skid as well, stopping.
Oh, God. Stop!
Order not to all fall down what appears to be a very... it's not super expansive. There's nearly 8 feet of a gap, but down what appears to be a crevice or a hole.
8 feet, that's nothing. Wolf Bridge!
Wolf Bridge!
How far is the hole down?
The hole down appears to be 30 to 35 feet deep.
Yeah, well, I've seen this movie. One of us has to sacrifice ourselves to get the soul stone.
Oh no!
It's a life for a life, and it's got to be someone you love, so it doesn't work in this situation.
He throws all his wolves off the ledge. Fievel, just fly across, or lie across the cavern, so I can walk on your back across it.
Yeah. All right.
Is that what we're doing, Fievel?
Wait.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, first, before you do that, just toss the sword to the other side, then do it.
Yeah. I want that.
Wait, because I'm long enough to make a bridge?
It's 8 feet across at its narrowest. So, I mean, yeah, with your arms outstretched and your feet outstretched, you could technically make a bridge for Tyson to walk across.
Hey, and the wolf.
In your 64 wolves.
No.
Fucking strength check to keep you. It's up to you if you want to do it or not.
Wolves are like, hey, you were riding Hardbats, now we're riding yours.
Hey, Fievel, you're super big and strong. I think you could totally lie across this cavern and support me and the wolves to get across. You're the only one that could do it.
You're right. Who else will lie their body across? I can't let the wolves do it. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd lie across.
Okay, Fievel, you outstretch your hands, pushing them forward, and you make yourself into a mousefolk bridge to fill the gap between the two crags. Now, as you stare down, the rain kind of falling around you, you see that down below, nearly 30 feet below, there is a staircase made of stone.
Oh my... There's a staircase down here!
I can't hear you.
As Wolf 23 and 24 are crossing, but stairs!
Jump.
So, like, if we drop the 30 feet, that's where the staircase starts.
This crag, this crevice, seems to span down from, well, I mean, you're more than a third of the way up the mountainside, so it seems to continue from down below, and the crag seems to continue to expand upwards towards the peak of the mountain. The stairs do the same. This appears to be just a sheltered staircase to go from the base of the mountain to the top.
Okay. Yeah, so I scream, Tyson, there's stairs down here!
As I'm halfway across his back, I stand and look down.
Why? Where? Fievel, I'm going to need a strength check out of you, please.
How about a nat 20? Oh, yeah.
Fievel, the corded muscles on your arms and legs are taut. Like Michael Phelps in the butterfly position, you are holding strong and you are not going to let America down, my friend.
Do you use a performance-enhancing drugs?
Sometimes.
Okay, now you let America down.
Hey, they're good berries. They're not drugs.
So I see the stairs too?
Yes, Tyson, you do see the stairs as well.
Okay, I continue to stand. I say, do you think that's where we're supposed to go, Fievel?
Probably not.
You're right.
No. I say, it seems like it. I mean, it's kind of weird that there's stairs on a mountain, right?
Yes, stairs on a mountain are weird.
So, you know what? Let's drop down. You want to levitate? I'll just... Oh, okay, I let go. Oh, God! Flap, wings, flap!
Isn't it like, what, 1d4 every 10 feet?
It's 1d6 every 10 feet.
Nah, perfect.
But he's flapping his wings. He's going to keep himself from falling too quickly. And he's probably going to be able to achieve...
climax.
Plus 400 experience. No, he's probably going to be able to achieve... What's it called?
Terminal velocity.
Hovering. He's probably going to be able to achieve a hover before he reaches the ground. He's a flying rat. I mean, come on.
Yeah, with 64 wolves on his back.
Okay, the wolves are all at the edge of the crevice, looking down with their ethereal eyes towards you, Fievel. They all begin to howl in sadness as you've left them up there.
Daddy, no! No, jump one by one, I'll catch you.
Okay, the first
10 of them leap off.
Oh god, not all at once.
Your favorite one.
The first wolf jumps, and you are going to be required to make a strength check to catch it. Okay, so the wolf crashes to the ground, taking 3d6 damage.
Breaking all 4 of its feet.
That is damage.
I say, Fievel, stop.
I need them.
Tell him to... No, wait, I have something to cast that'll make it easier for them.
Okay. Why didn't you tell me before this one died?
You just started shouting. I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, God.
Did you kill the wolf?
Yeah, well, they only have...
Jump, I'll catch you. Dad, the other one's like, I'm looking for the jump.
I tell the other ones not to be alarmed.
I cast Wall of Stone near them.
Yeah, it just blows up when it hits the ground.
Alright, Tyson, so you cast Wall of Stone, and the other wolves are able to more easily climb down into the staircase. They all look at Fievel, scowling and judging him a lot. Because they all pass him at the bottom of the stone wall.
He was evil. I had to do it.
Roll me a deception check. You're lying to wolves which aren't intelligent.
A 14.
Okay, yeah, they're not intelligent wolves. They believe you.
Yes.
Number 1. Get them.
Okay, what is it that you would like to do?
Continue riding up the hill.
Continue formation.
We're 63 now.
Okay, so
Magic wolf carpet formation. Go.
Fievel, yeah, the incline here is steeper, and it's much more tumultuous and bumpy here. It's not like the smooth climb it was before. So it's going to be really tough for you to lie down and do that same move you did before.
I lie on my stomach.
Fantastic, even better. All right, so okay, ride the wolves and continue to ride upwards towards the peak. After nearly 30 minutes of running up the stairs...
So I don't want to burst Fievel's bubble, but don't the wolves only last an hour?
Yeah, that's correct.
It's like 45 minutes and then half an hour.
Oh, you're right. All right, let's backtrack.
You started calling him on time.
Start calling me out. I'm gonna start calling you out. Little bitch.
I prolong it.
The last 10 minutes. Fuck you. Your wolves only last an hour.
He can prolong it too. He could just pour another spell slot into it.
Yeah, but he's gonna fall, and then they're gonna have to come back. I just want to see him fall. You know, just forget about
the same thing that you're gonna do. He's gonna feel that the magic's ebbing. It's not staying. He's gonna reinstitute it and continue to run.
Magical edging. So
okay.
I prolong it.
So, Fievel and Tyson, there's 15 minutes remaining on your Conjure Animals or Conjure Wolf spell. So the 63 remaining wolves who are lucky enough to survive up until this point, no thanks to Fievel, are going to begin to fade after 15 minutes. What would you like to do?
I prolong it and I regroup the foundation of this pack and make it 64 again.
Thank goodness. Okay. After another 10 minutes of running up the staircase, you eventually come across some familiar faces on a
Get 'em!
I immediately go into attack mode. Defend!
Okay, so Gragrock
Defend Amara!
pulls weapons and prepares to defend his sleeping compatriots. And you guys come across a scene of Gragrock, Amara, and Dabbledob. Amara and Dabbledob are both sleeping. As
What have you done to them?
Rushed around and past them. Would you guys like to stop and obviously chat with you?
How far into our rest are we?
Roughly an hour.
An hour
and
into...
10-ish.
Okay, were we doing was it a 4 or a 6?
Well, that doesn't give me spell slots back.
6? Okay, so it's 6. So we got 5 hours left.
I wake Dabbledob up.
We got about 5 hours left. Do you want to hop in on this sweet little nap time?
No, I say I just expanded my spell here. All these wolves for nothing? No, we keep riding. Mask, beast, mask.
So, Fievel, do you want to run past Gragrock, Dabbledob, and Amara?
Said I heard what you said up the mountain here. Who's in the lead now?
Whatever, die first, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be something pretty scary up there.
Yeah.
Doesn't scare me. I follow on if Tyson's cool. If you want to hop off it, me and the wolves are going on.
Okay, I guess I go up with you then.
Yeah, I say don't stop, wolves.
I wave as we go by.
The wolves continue to run upwards towards the peak of the mountain, whereas Gragrock, Dabbledob, and Amara continue their rest. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are going to end things for today.
No, boo!
You suck.
Boo!
Nice. We ended it in the lead.
We're winning.
Yes.
We were the hares, or the tortoises. Now we're the hare.
I'm assuming they're at the front of the pack. I slaughter the back half of the wolves.
I just
13 damage, I can do it.
Is that what we're going for? You're going to start attacking wolves?
I'm gonna thin the herd, baby. 64 down to 32 real quick.
Are you actually
do
going to
that fast?
Leave it for next time.
I'll leave it. That'll be a sweet intro, yeah. Alright, what do you guys want to do? I murder as many little four-legged fucks as I can find.
All right. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns before we end things off for today?
I think Fievel's just going up the mountain by himself to get murdered.
Yeah, I think this is. He thinks this is a race to who gets there first.
It's a race to who dies first.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And isn't that what life is?
A race to see who dies first?
Yes.
You're gonna win.
What?
I'm not surprised. You follow Fievel up.
No, it's fine. I trust Fievel wholeheartedly, except for a lot of parts.
Great.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, players. It's been awesome bringing another episode of Dicey D20 to the fans. Again, guys, thank you so much for listening. It has been an absolute blast. Check out Die Hard Dice and Elderwood Academy, both fantastic companies for tabletop role-playing games and D&D in particular. Aside from that, that is everything from me. This is your DM signing out.
Peace out.
And fun fact, you can combine Elderwood and Die Hard Dice. Elderwood and Die Hard Dice products together.
Try it one more time.
I did.
No, I laughed too hard.
Yeah, you get like a metal dice from Die Hard, a catapult from Elderwood. You fling that at your DM.
Gotcha.
Or a neighbor you hate,
Yeah, or a player that's trying to kill you, or a player that's trying to kind of just annoying you a little bit.
Bring it to class.
Your DM has been missing bumps and bruises.
Yes.
Bruises.
Anything else from anyone at all? Please, no dumb ideas, because you guys have been killing it so far.
All right, what about a spatula that is also a griddle?
A spatula that's also a griddle. So you mean like a heated
holds your dice.
ceramic spatula? What? Stop. That'd be pretty dope, though. But I mean, like, imagine if you had like an electronic spatula that was also like you could crack an egg on it, like, and flip it. You know what I mean?
Electronic spatula.
I'm a genius.
Laziness has reached new bounds here. You can flip something in a pan anymore.
No, I'm not saying it's electronic as in it flips automatically. I'm saying, like, what if you had something that was so small that you could just use it electronically? You could crack like an egg on it and like fry it, then flip it, then fry it again.
While you're watching TV or something.
Time, and then onto the plate.
So like a panini press?
Yeah, but small and portable.
So
the problem with the panini press, and I'm sorry, like feel me here, is that it's just obviously not portable enough. I want hot sandwiches on the go. A retail price.
Be ready in about 15, and damn, is it gonna be good.
My nose.